Zelda the Twilight Princess. So you start off as Link in Ordon Village, but one day a shadow beast pulls him beyond the wall into the realm of the Twilight, and this is where our story begins. You are then transformed into a wolf and imprisoned. So you're probably thinking, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? But Link is soon freed by an imp like Twilight being named Medina. Medina will be your guide throughout the whole game, kind of like Navi. Even more annoying, but at the same time, you will learn to love her. She will teach you everything there is to know in Twilight and in Hyrule. But in order to save Hyrule, Link must first restore the light spirits by entering the Twilight covered areas, and as a wolf, recover the spirits' lost light. So Medina will first kind of be annoying and not want to do anything for you, but as the game progresses, you will become friends with her, and also she'll want to help you more, and also get the few shadows and fragments of the relics containing powerful dark magic, which is awesome. So with that being said, let's get into the review of Zelda the Twilight Princess for the original GameCube and Nintendo Wii. There are so many differences compared to the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. For starters, Link changes into a wolf and takes on a brand new beast abilities, which is freaking awesome, and to me, I love werewolves. Also, there's Warrior. He could transform back once you complete some of the game progression. You could be imprisoned from wolf form into your human form, which is awesome. He's also introduced to Medina, a character to the storyline and quests to follow. This is a dark world, and it's complemented by dark premise, which is amazing. There are no beheadings or, for the matter, even genuine gore. But compared to the always colorful, cartoony affair that was Wind Waker, the stuff may as well be Resident Evil. But it's so dark. This game was so dark, and I can't believe Nintendo did this. Oh man, and you know, there's so many differences between the GameCube version and the Wii version. As you play, you will generally want to know who Medina is and what her motivation is to help Link might be, just as you'll be itching to discover what the true power of the Twilight King is. Nintendo's newfound attention to spinning a good yarn seems to clash with its reticence to join the new millennium and populate its breathtaking worlds with characters who words are voiced and not bubbled, and this is what I love. This of course remains a point of heated debate, and like I said, you'll be going back and forth between Twilight, but some gamers have resisted the Wii version, of Twilight Princess because they feel that the new control scheme is unnecessary. But then again, the GameCube build of the title provides a more confidential alternative that feels familiar to anyone who has played a Zelda entry before, honestly as polished as ever. I mean, where the GameCube builds come short in the area of aiming, whether it's for the hero's bow or the Gale Boomerang. Now, here's the difference. We've played through the Wii version of Twilight Princess and experienced pinpoint targeting accuracy. So there's a huge difference in between the pinpoint accuracy. It's difficult to go back to the analog stick-based aiming mechanism that the GameCube offers, but you also feel so comfortable with the GameCube version. Early on in the game, Link becomes trapped in the Twilight in wolf form. He must fight to break free, at which point he returns to his human shape. Like I said, later in the adventure, he could switch between the forms as he has the mechanic into the level designs and puzzles. So controlling the wolf is similar to maneuvering Link, but the beast form offers you greater speed, the ability to jump at will, a spectacular energy field that just explodes after you fight an enemy and destroys the Twilight's enemies, known as shadow beings. Think of it like Kingdom Hearts. And the wolf can, for example, use a sense of smell to find hidden items, see the trapped spirits of Hyrule's inhabitants, and even follow a character set. This is something I really had fun playing as the wolf, and I wouldn't really think I would have fun playing as an animal, but I really did. All these animal powers are not only progressing, but quite a lot of fun and practice too. Perhaps most importantly though, Medina herself becomes accessible in wolf form, and she is able to guide the beast in areas unattainable by Link. And this is what I mean by she'll give you hints, pointers, as Navi did. So imagine some clever puzzles are based around all functionality. Mid-game, Link can also upon Medina to warp all over the map, and it's freaking cool. Cutting down on what could be travel, especially if you need to go back and forth between areas that you need to revisit, and you'll run into so many different creatures in this game. I mean, the adventure is filled with everything, and it's so much fun, honestly. Comparing both titles on both systems would be hard to say, but honestly the visual differences between the two versions of the game are minimal, at least. While both incarnations support a progressive scan mode, only the Wii build also features a 16.9 widescreen option. Meanwhile, some gamers have complained that the GameCube title is riddled with more frame rate slowdowns, but I disagree on that. The game world is vast and beautifully designed. Nintendo's artists have worked overtime to model the characters and locations that make up Hyrule, and it shows. Link features more details than ever before, and many of the enemies that look silly in previous Zelda titles are now spooky and creepy. Take this for instance, the Pose Ghosts, which now feature designs that resemble the Grim Reaper. I mean, come on, back in the game, Nintendo 64, you had those Pose and they kind of look goofy looking, but that's what makes a classic game. I mean, the visual standouts are amazing. The shimmering, the realistic water in the game is gorgeous. The Twilight Realm is sad and gloomy. Art style is equally impressive, and the particle and lightning effects that highlight everything from flowing lava to fights with enemies are second to none. Well, overall, my final verdict for this amazing game is, well, it's one of the best Zelda titles I've ever played, next to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and that's comparing two of the best games. And I gotta say, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, in my opinion, is the greatest Zelda game ever created, next to those best launch titles in the history of launch titles. As someone who has played both classic versions, I can confidently state that I prefer this game next to, and don't hate me for saying this, Majora's Mask. It's such an amazing game. I mean, everything, the characters, the story, the Twilight, becoming a wolf, you know, the engaging quest, brain-teasing dungeons, and some beautiful graphics. Even though not perfect, the difficulty has been upped over Wind Waker, but I wish it were harder. But it's still a lot of fun. Everything said and done, it's still a major achievement for Nintendo, and I can't wait to see the Wii U version updated and how beautiful it is. I will definitely be picking it up, and I will definitely be reviewing it. This game, think about Ocarina of Time. This is an updated Ocarina of Time, kind of like Ocarina 2.1 or Ocarina of Time 2. The graphics are beautiful. The way Link looks in detail, and you can see his face, and it's not like all, you know, pixelated. It's amazing. I mean, the story, transforming to a wolf, the relationship with Medina, meeting Princess Zelda, just the overall dark, gloomy look and feeling to it. I'd give this game a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece. If you have not played this game, pick it up. Even if you are waiting for it for Wii U, pick it up. Do not even debate if you're going to buy it or not. Pick this game up. It's worth a buy. One of Nintendo's best titles out there. Thank you so much. Comment, rate, and subscribe. This is Critical Redemption, aka Eric Draven, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy gaming. Take care, Knight.